So what's causing the stock market to drop? Let's go ahead and talk about it. I'm going to make today's video super short and sweet. And if you enjoyed it, please make sure you drop a thumbs up and subscribe. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen. If you guys didn't know, NASDAQ market pulled back today quite a decent amount. We are trading far below the moving average, more than we ever have in all of 2024. And is one of the single biggest pullbacks for NASDAQ market in all of 2024. So what exactly happened? US stocks rolled over on Monday as bond yields rose and investors focused on the fallout of Iran's attack on Israel. What exactly does this mean? Ricky, can you summarize it or simplify it for me? Well, as bond yields begin to rise, it makes it, again, more attractive for big investors and people with big money, instead of investing in the stock market, to take money away from the stock market and invest it into bond yields. And as those begin to rise, then again, it becomes more attractive than taking away the potential risk of being able to invest in the stock market as we are at all-time highs. And let's say things get worse before they get better, then again, bond yields then become a more attractive investment opportunity for people with big money. So why is this happening? Well, Iran attacked Israel. And although this was something that the market kind of shrugged off. So this is one thing that I want to share with you guys real quick with you guys. It shows right here. It says earlier in the session, it shows investors shrugged off initial concerns of a full-blown war in the Middle East after Iran's attack or direct missile attack drone to Israel on Saturday. Efforts of the U.S. to encourage Israel not to retaliate appear to help nerves settle, in part because, as well as telegraphed attack, allowed damage to be contained. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen all the videos that has been spiraling all over the internet. 99% of the attacks that were done to Israel were actually blocked. I mean, it kind of makes Iran look like an absolute fool. With that being said, again, it was encouraged by the U.S. to not retaliate. And I guess that's what seemed to be under control. Now things are not as certain. And again, it's not that necessarily anything has changed. It's just like, again, the market's finally digesting this data. There is no timestamp. There is no clock. It's just, you have to think about it. There are waves of buying pressure and there are waves of selling pressure. And when enough people begin to sell due to uncertainty or fear, remember, this is why the volatility index or the fear index is something that's useful to pay attention to in moments like this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Volatility index, also known as VIX, V-I-X. And it rises when fear gets injected. And when it rises, normally markets begin to drop. And when fear gets taken away from the market, then markets begin to rise because there's less uncertainty for the market. So I just want to make sure that you understood why it pulled on back. Now, the big question that everyone is asking is this just a small pullback? Should I buy this dip, or is this the beginning of a potential sell-off? Well, look at this, right? We haven't really pulled on back below that EMA line in all of 2023, right? We've been holding above this EMA line like the market's been incredibly bullish. The big question everyone should be asking yourself is, okay, are we actually going to continue to sell off or begin to recover? No one can answer that specific question. It's all about taking it day by day, because I would hate, and again, you guys know that I want the market to drop. You guys know that I would love to short the crap out of the market. But guess what? The market could find any reason on why to go up. It's been doing it all of 2024. And I want to give the market that kind of respect because it's earned it. And that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. You guys know that I want the market to drop, yet I'm not going to be super willing to just short the market blindly when I know that it could quickly recover. And that's just what I'm making sure that you take into consideration. Before you think that the market has to drop, just know that it's found any and every reason on why to recover. Also, Jerome Powell, the head of the Federal Reserve, speaks tomorrow in a conference. I'm not too sure if you guys were aware of this. I talked about it to my LPP team. Again, at 1:15 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, April 16th, Jerome Powell is going to be speaking. You guys let me know. If you guys want me to go live, I'll go live. If not, I totally understand it. I definitely do not have to, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys were aware. And this is again one of my favorite times to trade, because now finally the markets have pulled back enough that if we do recover, I can go long with the market and make money as it recovers. Or if it does begin to sell off, finally then I can continue to short it on the way down because there's so much downside margin. But guess what? Now margin is attractive, and tomorrow our live trading should be quite interesting to see. As long as direction is clear, if the markets go up, we'll go long. If the markets go down, we'll go short. And again, if you want to tune on into tomorrow's live trading session, it's the second link in the description down below. Especially in moments like this, you don't want to miss out on quick and simple opportunity that only takes one thing, and that's market direction. So I hope to see you there. Second link in the description down below for a 50% off discount. I hope that earns a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team.